Why'd I go to the doctor? When my heart kept skipping a beat, I didn't think much of it. But my girls made me get checked out, and it made such a difference. Turns out, I have AFib, which increases the risk of...
On that one with a little flat-footedness. And we're community, want to be together, and this is our opportunity to do it. We're going to be doing these more, and I'm going to be bringing on, instead of like a Kevin Hanley, I'm going to be bringing on our head of, or our director of trader success, or trader development, and talk about the things that we're doing there, or head of support, that kind of stuff. So that allows you guys to ask these questions. Again, this is for you guys to get to know us and ask some questions. So this first one is really about risk management. Dre, I know there was a tweet that I shared yesterday that said, hey, ask your questions. There's that we're going to go over and get those questions answered. And then there's also a tweet that another trader, about AG Trader, that talks about the precious metals. I think the story we want to talk about first. And I think if we want to share that, we can get started there.
Okay, yeah, well, this is the perfect time to hit the ball. Came from open. There it is. EG. Oh, this is features far.
It's the AG. I think it's the AG Trader one.
Okay, well, all right, we'll touch on this one.
Why can't based on time build balance?
Trader. Give it a second
It took 2 weeks to go on.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, Michael, because you did ask 4 questions.
Same with being 6 months grinding. I'm saying niggas been working hard to get that
money a little bit
up.
more. Let's see. Talking about, I can read it right now, Michael, and we'll pop that up there. Okay.
Hey,
now,
you
let
don't
me tell
know if
you
it's
what
yellow
I
just because
think.
I got perfect timing in the market.
Had a simulated liquidity
And the
event.
trade worked in my favor, doesn't
Business
mean
as
I'm
usual
YOLO.
until the metals. There it is. Business as usual until the metals
do you know
markets
that
went
it wasn't a
completely
good
crazy.
trade?
They were slow on the margin uptake, needed to trade them. Normally, allowing people to trade 15 ES contracts is a no-brainer. You're going to lose, period, Michael. So, touching on the volatility in precious metals
And
in
it
general.
wasn't completely crazy.
And,
Crazy
what
was
we
when
saw
it was going
for
up.
traders in terms of risk, reward, and liquidity. So, Michael?
Yeah. So share the link, guys, in the chat. I think AG Trader, I think you did a good job explaining this, and you could also see this with the other properties out there, and the scaling back that
We
they
want you,
did.
Michael,
Top
protect.
Step, I want to kind of share a story here. So Top Step was very focused on, we had the outage in December. We had all hands on deck with increasing the experience for you on the support side, getting our trading platform reliable. At that same time, the metals went absolutely berserk. And when I say absolutely berserk, you guys who know Dre or Mick or Hanley what these moves were in the day. I don't have those in front of me, but I've never seen these moves before. We had firms, brokerages that were increasing margins. Top Step got flat-footed in our risk management on that. There was a lot of traders taking huge losses, and it was hurting them. There's also YOLOers jumping in there and taking right benefit of ripping through 50 accounts, and maybe that next account hit. That does cause some concern for us. So we look at that, the risk management, and how we did. So we're looking back at that one, and we're handling that one and understanding what happened there to better improve going forward. I think Mick, you and I sitting next to each other in the old office managing risk, we were there when the oil went negative. We shut that product down completely. This time we didn't feel traders back. Our job here at Top Step is to help you manage your risk, not invite certain behavior that's not going to set you up for success when you go live, or be ripping through accounts and putting max full port on. I mean, that's not smart. We should have jumped in, and we should have scaled back and gone with how brokerages do too, because we were getting our margins increased and scaling those back. We got caught on that one with a little flat-footedness.
Mike, when we say flat-footed, what exactly does that mean? Flat-footed. Flat-footed by
we didn't move. We didn't move. Yeah, we didn't. Seeing that volatility, Mick, you could talk about it because we talked about average true range. We talked about certain things like that. But seeing that type of volatility, your risk manager at your prop firm, at your brokerage, brokerage increases margins. That's to lower your buying power. That's good to do. Guys, when things get highly volatile, we are always from risk first. You need to scale down. So I'll let Mick talk about how he views it Hanley how he views
The
it.
most
But I want to start this
disingenuous
conversation around there because this metals was
market
a
in
big
the earth.
January thing, and for a lot of
Talks
firms,
of
I'm
which
sure,
failed and
you're
consumers
seeing them doing
ultimately
that as
bear
well.
the cost.
I wanted us to talk about it and answer some of your questions around that. So, Mick, if you want to jump in on the risk side of that, Mick.
Sure. Thanks a
From
lot.
top to the trash
As far as metals go, I mean, we
Here comes MP with the fake nice guy routine, pretending like he cares.
We're starting to see larger ranges, and then the flat-footed part that you're talking about was that one Friday when metals were down 30-something%, silver specifically down about 32% at one point in the day, and we just did not act until we saw that. So that was the big,
So look,
kick in the rear.
Why do you
to get
care
us
if we
going
lose
and making
money?
some changes. For in trading, any time you do have larger ranges, it's a good thing to do. Scale down the size that you're trading. I grew up. Grains are my background, and
What happened
corn
was
had
the
narrow
motherfucking
ranges
shorts
on a
got
daily
paid.
basis. So when you've
Somebody
got a
was short.
product that doesn't have huge price movement, you trade a little bit
Because the
larger.
fucking shorts
And,
always
when
look for a
there's
reason to go
some
short.
significant
And
event
somebody
going
shorted
on,
gold and
or
caught
you
a
start to see
mean,
larger ranges,
caught a
that's when
mean
you have to scale
motherfucking
down
dip.
because the market moves a little bit more quickly, and instead of putting a larger position size on to squeeze 4 cents out of corn, you might trade a little bit smaller because the ranges are expanding, and instead of 4-cent range
We
or a
don't care what
10-cent
you wanna
range,
do. We talking
you're
about what we
seeing
do.
a 30-cent range or a 60-cent range. And during those
Answer the
times
question.
of
Stop
big
cherry
price
picking.
discovery and those larger average to true
Man, they
ranges,
chewing these niggas up. It says the
scale
chat.
down your size a little
We
bit.
gotta love it.
Hanley, do you have anything
100%.
on that? And yeah.
Yeah, I will just add, I mean, we saw average shoot range double, triple in some cases in these precious metals, right? So it's important to adjust the amount of risk you're taking on any given trade, right?
Of course, they got this Andre faggot. He's a dick rider.
Blew up, to just it shows you the options volatility that's going along with those futures.
Crying
right?
out, God, you
there was
lost
a ton
money.
of,
Now you're crying about it.
outsized moves,
Cut the BS and get back to the firm from 2 years ago. Disgusting as hell. MP, if you don't pay attention to the company, will go bankrupt. Now, I know, right? Niggas dipping now. You already was on rocky ground.
You have the size risk dynamically with it.
I know, again, I mentioned when
The
crude
market
oil
was
went
already
negative.
saturated.
We're talking about this because this is unprecedented. Again, 30, no idea, 30% in it. Was it 30% around there? 30% in
Traders getting
8
hurt or
days.
your pockets.
Now think about that. There are traders getting
they getting
absolutely
hurt,
crushed,
why
ripping
change the
through that,
rules?
and they're getting in there with full 15 lots or
Live
one
traders or
lot. I
check
remember
traders are
trading
getting
it,
hurt.
and kind of getting a feel of how this couple of
Retroactive
like 3 weeks ago.
changes.
I blew out
Do you
on
think
one
that's
lot
fair?
within seconds. I had a DLL $100 or $100, $1,000.
That
I remember
means
in the
you're a shitty
pits when it
trader,
got
but
really
that-
volatile. I've seen guys literally fall down in a stroke, blowing out of their accounts. Our goal here at
So
Top
what?
Step is always to
That
set
was
you
in
up
1980. We saw
so
you
you
in
can
1980.
trade, whether it's our capital or your own, wherever that may be, better and more risk prudent, and set you up for anything that you do in the sim environment can be replicable live. So there, that was something that was a big longevity, and it's also a big lesson learned for us that we can't on our own self step away from being prudent in front of helping others manage our risk while we manage our own risk. So there's that. So that's that is the January
Sorry,
precious
but no
metals.
one believes you anymore. You lied to us too many
Kind of an
times. There we
experience we're
go.
going through. We're reflecting on that. There's
There
questions
we go.
around that.
Legit,
Hold
man, I
on,
told you them
we
crackers,
can go
boy.
through
Didn't I say that was happening?
as well. As
I
the
told you.
transitions.
Yeah,
I
it's just
say
like
all things happen,
exchanges
they're gonna
and
erode
brokerages
trust.
increase, they
And
move the
then
margins
eventually
around.
the same tricks,
Law
just
firms
like
will,
they did with me in
move
that
the
snow.
scaling,
Now and then I'll never trust you. Now I'm talking about a snowstorm when it was only
one
damn
point in
3
time
inches.
years ago when I was
Nigga,
with
now-
the law firm,
now this nigga ain't gonna never
the
trust
principal
you.
of our firm told us it was about a
Luckily
week.
it was the snow and
any of
not
you guys
COVID.
can
Luckily
trade
my
one lot.
antitrust was high
You
there.
don't have to
I ain't trusting no
next day.
some fake me out biological weapon in
Financial
the
crisis.
air.
A
How
newbie trader
am I
come
still
in and
breathing
make
then?
$5,000,
I
essentially
ain't-
YOLO your trade.
It's been
And
5
he looked
years,
at the P&L
3-4 years,
and
and
he
nigga ain't
fills
coughed
and
yet.
said, "You are
Where
fired."
the fuck
how you
was
trade
this
this. It's not
biological
good
weapon?
That's what it was. Fire on the spot. Made
Where the
$5,000
fuck was that
because
shit
how
was
they
a
made it. Real
scam,
money's
bro.
up.
So,
the real
Jody and
biological weapon was
sustained
inside
success.
of that damn beaker
let's stick on the
and
metals.
that needle that they squeezed into your
some of the
arm.
tweets that
There
you
was
got
the
there
weapon.
yesterday, Michael, they say
Horrible
let
money.
people trade metals unrestricted.
That
Unrestricted
was the
max
weapon,
size.
nigga. When you went in there, when they
Just
gaslit
touched
you,
on that.
gave you the
There it
proper
is.
reaction
Let people
solution.
trade
I'll let
and
Hanley,
you came in there running in droves, talking about,
answer this
I'm
one.
sick,
They're-
I need you to
we're
heal
watching
me,
it right
yes.
now, and if
Open
it's
roll, and then people
as
were
it starts to
dying
slow
in.
down
I
or
remember
volatility
videos of
starts
people
to
were
decrease,
taking that shit
we'll
and was
start to
passing
then
out.
open the
As soon as it
opportunity
hit their
back
ass,
up.
them niggas was, they said, oh, that's normal.
full,
It's normal
like
to have
unrestricted.
seizures.
It's not.
It's normal
It's
to
not
have a seizure.
wise. It's
Once
not
you
wise to
fucking
get somebody. We're
once you
help-
take a
that-
vaccine.
Our big goal here again is to help you
I remember
develop
that
your
video. There was a
discipline,
bunch
help
of
you
different
develop your
videos.
risk
Even the
management.
one
A lot of
lady
people
who
get
was
here
supposed
and
to be
they're
a
like,
head lady
bullshit.
took
You
one,
just wanna-
and she
No,
damn near
we're here.
dropped
And
dead.
we've always been here.
And niggas
to
still
help
went
set
out there
you
and took
up.
that
So
shit
when
in
you're trading
droves.
live capital, be it our capital or
I
your
remember that
own
shit like it
somebody
was
else,
yesterday.
wherever that may be.
I
But you're
remember,
better
matter of fact,
prepared
that's
to
what I
manage
remember.
these volatile
I remember
markets. So when these
driving in
volatile
my
markets
car,
happen, you
'cause
know
I
what
still
to
was
do.
driving, and
Full
I
porting your
drove
kid's
by
college
wherever one of
fund
these
is not going to have a college
locations
fund for
were,
them when
and
they go to
it was
college.
a line
That-
of people
this is
when it was
historically
supposed to
like
be a
been the
6
case.
foot
The majority
rule,
of people
and these
lose
niggas were standing
high volatility
ass to dick,
environments
fucking in a
scaling
line,
up.
and they
Scaling
all
up.
had their little
It's just
dumbass
something that we
masks
want
on,
to
and they
instill.
all looked at me
Nick and
while
Hanley,
I'm
if you got
driving
anything
carefree, and it
on
was like zombie land.
Yeah,
And
no,
them
I
niggas
just
all
touched on
looked at
that.
me, and I looked at them niggas,
Like I said, we've
and I was
seen
there, and I drove
vast
off.
majority
I
of
said,
our
man, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, bro. You gonna let these dickwads sit there and trick you into coming and doing some shit that you ain't got no business doing?
Full boarding in the metals, right? I mean, even if you once you size down, you're still seeing combines, XFAs getting blown, nicks. So
Yeah, they always get blown in minutes when you got a bigger size, dummy.
The sizing with the volatility in the market. Being able to size dynamically into
That's how I lost that $200 one that you just gave me. I lost that shit in like 3 seconds. I'm like, God damn, that fucking market, that damn gold, the gold. Now don't give them gold was whipping, gold was whipping. But that's the risk you take when you, yeah, I mean, because it's my money. I can see you were giving these accounts out to people like we was best friends. Like they always try to pretend like we friends.
Traders succeed.
If we was friends, then why you ain't giving me no free shit?
See success in all.
And you're not my friend.
Yeah, and we've always done a good job keeping the position sizing consistent across all products here at Top Step. But the reality of it is, before we had that big drop in silver a week and a half ago,
And he lied because
notional
he said
value on
50
a one
accounts.
lot, one
We know for
contract
sure
for
you can
silver
only
was
do
over
10 counts a month.
$600,000.
So that's a lie.
$700,000.
I just thought about
Comparatively
that.
to, you know, you
Because we
look at
just
crude
gone to the
oil,
max and had to wait
$60,000
one more extra week to
in
buy
that
another
ballpark.
account.
So
Because they already
keep that in
changed
mind
that
too.
rule.
Your minimum size position that you can put on could be anywhere from
You
600,000
ain't mad,
or
bro.
more, like silver, all the way down to
Did
60,000.
Top
So it's
Step
really not a
get
one
bought
size
any
fits
private
all.
equity?
The amount of
It said,
product
bless you,
that
Mike.
are
Niggas was
controlling
saying, bless
when you're
nigga.
purchasing and selling.
Anyway, on Top Step brokerage, nobody cares.
So that's
about
that's
that
where we're
shit.
at with the metals.
What the fuck
We're
would we
flushing that out.
to be our brokerage? Are you
Yeah,
crazy?
the goal is to
You
take,
see what they doing as a prop
figures to
firm?
live,
You
right?
know what
Live
these
funded
bastards
accounts.
would do
There were
if
some
you let
updates
them
there.
actually be a
There's
brokerage.
updates
Are
made
these
here.
people
Top Step
crazy?
about the live funded accounts. Got a question here from one of the tweets you got. There it is. Evans. You see Evans in the chat a lot. Why can't the percentage based on time taken to build the balance? 100K in 2 weeks, YOLOing is not the same as 100K built up over 4 to 6 months. Let's talk about the percentages first.
That's because there's no way to put
If you want to talk
really
about the updated
accurately
percentages,
depict
like
that.
funded,
Because you could be sitting there doing it for 6 months. I'm just a better trader than you. I did
Yeah,
it
it's a
for
great
weeks.
question. It's a great call out as well.
What YOLOing
I
is.
think
You
it's
all are
really important for our traders
brainwashed.
to know that.
There's no such thing as
We call the line,
YOLOing.
it's not a
It's a
one-size
YOLO
fits
as soon
all.
as you put your
We're
credit
not
card on
saying
that damn thing and
you're
click the
guaranteed to
buy
be at
button.
20%,
It's
you're
already a
guaranteed to be at
YOLO.
X
By
percentage.
funding this stupid
What happens when
adventure,
you call you for
trust
life?
me, I know. I've been doing it all year. It's already a
You're
scam.
back.
It's a scam the second you press buy.
XFAs in a month.
That goes with anything you spend your money on in this world.
We're not going to give you 100%.
Don't nothing you buy in this world give you no guarantee, nigga. You buy that Starbucks, that shit got all kind of shit on the label. You go to the grocery store, it's got all kind of pesticides on the
There's
fruits.
no skill.
Everything is like that. You don't know what the skill is. How do you know there's not a
It's very
skill?
important.
A
So Dan
fucking
brings up a
skill.
great point, because if
You don't
somebody
know that's a
is
skill.
grinding
How
out
do you know my
day in,
skill is
day
not
out,
fucking
you show-
sending this
absolutely
bitch
discipline.
max?
You
I'm
show risk
maxing that
management.
bitch out. You don't know what the skill is. You just don't want that to be a skill because that's actually the most dangerous thing to use. Is that it actually works in my favor. You want people to take forever, like I always tell Reed, I say, motherfucker, by that rate, nigga, it's gonna take you all year, and that's what you want. You want a nigga with one contract for the whole, you know, it's gonna take you 9 months to fucking make $3,000 because you fucking got one measly contract. That's why I'm thinking about getting rid of this goddamn Bitcoin because it's not making me no money to have 2 contracts.
I can't read
I have to
this
scale in and get a good amount.
Sorry, Mike.
I got you.
I'm gonna ride this Bitcoin.
I was gonna say I can't read the tweet without thinking, 100K in 2 weeks or 100K in 4 to 6 months. I'd rather have the trader that makes $100 a day, 4 days a week.
We're not playing would you rather. Nobody cares what you rather. Of course, you would rather a dick that doesn't know better, so you can abuse them and control them. Obviously, that's beneficial to you as a company owner.
I think too, and
fucking
basically
scammers.
this has been something. When the new website came out, there's another kind of story here. We went to
Listen, I hope you
rebrand,
listen to
prove
this shit.
everything that we're doing,
This shit
relook
is
at
deep, bro.
our live.
That's why we don't fuck with them
Last time
crackers.
we relooked at our live
Because this is really how they really are deep down on the inside. No matter what they say,
we never
that's why
had
Trump
a
and
cap
got they
on
all
the
feeling
live
hurt behind Trump.
And this was
That nigga
about
don't
a
give
year
a fuck
ago.
about you.
I think Dakota was on there too, and there were some traders that got brought up with like $300-400 grand in
You
their
gonna
account.
learn your ass gonna learn
wasn't
today.
setting up
Chucky
traders for
Schumer,
success.
that whatever
It
that
sets up
nigga
traders for
Hakeem
success,
Jeffries.
helping
Jeffries don't give a fuck about you with his hands moving
that's
them
something
hands
we're
all
watching and
around,
monitoring.
talking with his hands
That's when
and
we
shit.
had the
Nigga, that
50K
nigga.
as
We should type in this house right now. He got probably a nice ass house somewhere over there in Largo with his light skin.
Been an evolution since then of us understanding and
Niggas like
learning.
titties.
And as we started
Them
seeing
niggas
this,
just talking.
then
They
we
think they
learned
got a
to get
good ass
inspired, just
job
like
on
the other firms
MSNBC,
do out there, how
running they motherfucking
to
mouth.
best
You think they give a
onboard
damn about
somebody
Twan
into
in the
a live
ghetto in
experience.
Southeast somewhere eating fucking
Yes,
crab
this is to
boil?
manage their expectations and their
These
risk.
niggas don't give a fuck, and they shouldn't give a fuck. I'm not one of these naive motherfuckers. I don't want them to give a fuck.
Wheelhouse
I'm not.
of what we
I
can
don't
do,
want them
whether
to
that's
change and act like they give a damn. That's why I always tell you, just be honest. Just say you
But
don't
it's
give a
also
fuck and
like
don't want to
to
do it. Don't
understand
play a
how
lot of
to
me.
best ease
Because
them
I can see
onto
we see
This is
by
where I
the
want to kind
effort
of
that
drive
they
the point home as a trader.
This said, man, I'm not trying to do this shit. This
easing into
seems
an
labor
account
intensive, and I
is
just
a lot
trying to
better
rush
than
through the
getting
process, and I
a
ain't
large
really trying to
account
do it.
that then
That's
gets buried
honest. Then we
and
can
goes
figure it
to
out.
zero.
Maybe I get up and
We
get there
want to
and
help our
do
traders
help.
using the
You know,
account.
things
This
of
also
that.
help
But
us
just
manage our
I
risk.
got this,
Yes.
that,
Helps us
and
manage
all you
our
doing
risk,
is
but it
creating
also helps set that
confusion.
trader up. If they are consistent,
Be honest.
whether they are
Communication.
growing the
Just say
account
you don't want to do it.
and hitting the
shit.
profit objective of it to
See, I ain't
unlock
trying to do all that.
next
That seems
year,
like a lot.
all the way
That
till
seems like a
they
lot
unlock
for
the
me
full
to do.
amount. It can be taking payouts along the way.
That's honest. Okay,
But it
Reed, so
also
allow me
is
to
guiding
do
them.
what
The
part
whole
do you
guiding
need help
them
with?
part of getting
Then you
to
gonna
this
get
goal
mad about that.
was
Like,
not
yeah,
there.
because then
We
you
saw a lot of
be even
accounts,
more honest, say you don't want to do it at
that
all.
would get up there,
Because
have
then you
150
lied right
grand,
there and said it was
bury
a
it,
lot.
and
Now
then
I'm
close
just
it
gonna
out
help you
and
with the burden.
recycle
Now
back
you
into
still
the
mad.
combine.
And that means you just didn't want to
What
do
we're
it at
trying to
all.
do here
Just say
is
you
we're
don't
trying
want
to
to do
set
it at
you up
all. Don't
so you
fucking
can
got
trade
that.
live
Yeah, I
capital,
mean, you
our own
fucking got that.
capital,
All you
or
doing
your
is
own
creating
somewhere else.
confusion and conflict.
That's something that we want to set you up on. So we made these changes. These are planned with the new website rollout, which rolled out on
fuck them,
Tuesday.
that website.
And it was supposed to
Boy,
be
you're
really
fucking
about
goddamn
this new live
company, bro.
experience.
This
And it was
shit is
for
a
everybody
fucking,
that called,
like they
got
said,
called
we
up and
say
got
this
created
is
a
a
new funded
textbook way on how to destroy
live
your
account
company. This is
on
a textbook way how to
yesterday,
destroy your
February
company,
10th.
bro. Like,
And
I didn't think it was possible.
that's where we're at
like,
now.
but it
So if there's
really,
any questions,
told
if
these
this
people
is
are
a
different,
question
dog. It's a
around-
different
There's all
generation,
questions
dog.
here.
We
All
not
questions
y'all
for Will Fish
generation.
here
You can't
about,
just string a nigga
it
along
moves to live funding.
for you know,
Fish says,
5, 6, 7
giving room
terms.
to live capital seems like a
Niggas
punishment.
know life
Being able to use
insurance. All my
20%
friends are
of
dead
your
type
earned
shit.
funds is
So
harmful to
everybody
gain
knows, nigga,
profits
you can't just
using leverage.
you can wet them
Realistically,
once.
if
Like
you are
Jordan
trying to
Brother,
make
you
money,
can fool me once, but you can't fool
anyone
me
want to
again.
be put in a
You ain't
live
gonna fool
account.
me and say, yeah, I mean, just like they
Well,
did
guys,
me.
I want to
Now
first point
fucking,
out
it
that
could be hell
there
coming
should
through
never
this
be a
fucking
punishment
window
here.
and we ain't
We're
going
just
to buy no
asking you
supplies.
to say, hey,
After that fucking
make
scam, had me over there
profits to
goddamn
unlock
arguing with you over
your
some
full
damn
access.
water
To
and a
unlock
damn
your
shit
full
with
access.
two
And you guys
fucking
can share
goddamn Fernando
the,
out there shoveling that
image
shit in
of
3
the,
minutes, nigga. Me and Steven
the
used to be
scale
out
in
there all day
and
and night
scaling up.
shoveling people's walkways.
It's about scaling into your account. There's no punishment there. It's about
Nigga,
starting
it is a
with
punishment,
still. I
nigga.
mean, if you
You ain't
think
trying
about
to
it,
let a nigga
let's
make
go
no
here really
motherfucking
quickly.
money.
I know you've
That's
talked about
why
this
he
with
just
me,
don't say
so
that. Well,
when
we know why.
look at other
That would be
programs.
like ultra ultra.
Yeah, let's talk about the
Oblivion,
150K.
they'll fucking clip
You get
that.
called up,
They gonna
you
clip that
have,
shit and put that on every damn fucking
call it
platform. Nigga,
200
Michael
grand that you
Protect says he don't want
combine
you to
5
make
accounts,
nothing.
combine one account, however it is. If you get called up
If
get
you
called up
see, like I said,
with-
none of that's
these are
called
our
up
caps
shit.
on our
Nigga,
lot.
like this
I
ain't
want
no
to say
major
this
league.
and stress this, that this is larger
This
by
is something that we
multiple
earned.
percentage,
We worked
or not
hard. We
X
fulfilled your
percentage.
fucking
I don't know, Kaylee, you know,
bullshit ass
like,
prerequisites.
if you start with
Despite
30,
all the odds,
Some of these
they
starting
know
balances
called up like a
we're
nigga
exceeding, even
that's,
at
hey,
20%,
man, loving what
we're
you're doing,
exceeding
love you, guy.
10
You know,
times.
best friends forever.
So-
You can
It's
come
also-
over on Saturday. And this ain't
no,
that
so I
kind of
want to call that out, and you and I talk about the 150.
Then why
thing.
don't
So
you let these
think about
niggas
this,
fucking
guys. This is
trade
where I
your
want your
account?
head to be as a trader.
That's the part I would say. They're
got
lucky
called
I'm
up,
not on here. I'd
you
be
got
like, so if you
150K
niggas feel like that, then why don't you just trade by
$150,000
yourself then?
for
Because
money.
that's what you eventually have to do to some people.
Start with
They want to keep
$30,000.
playing games and all that. Let them play
Live,
basketball by
not from
themselves.
You're
You
able
know,
to
you
take
can
payouts
take your
along
ball,
the way,
you can take all your
and you
shit,
have
and
a
you can go
profit
keep your
target to hit
rules,
to unlock the
and you
next
can stick
amount.
it up your motherfucking ass.
You also have
you Indian giving, reneging ass fucking
$30,000
cracker.
really of capital to work with there. That is a lot of room.
This
There's
was
no
your
punishment
proposition
here.
though. This was your
This
company.
does set you up for
that shit is annoying, bro.
the
I'm not
ability
turning this
to
off. It's
unlock
starting
more,
to trigger me, bro. The
along
lies
the
are,
way.
you know, I'm not good
Get
with
to
lies.
that point where you have met
Because
these tier
this was your
unlock,
proposition. He
30,000
created
more,
this
unlock
company, Maria.
30,000 more,
He said,
make 90K
motherfucking,
profit.
I'm going to make
This
a
is the
company
profit
where I
that
offer
we're
these
trying to
people this
say,
money. They're going to
guys,
pay me
we
money,
need you to
and for
perform.
the
When you're on
right
this
to
account,
trade
you
my
showed in
capital.
your XFA
Now, when first they
that
come
you
up
could
now talking about,
put
oh,
up
you
money.
niggas
This
gonna
is
trade
about
my...
putting up
Then
money,
why'd
but
you
also
make a company like
preserving
this?
capital. This is a stepping
Why
stone.
did you do this? That's because you were
We
trying
like
to
this
milk
model
niggas.
much better.
You
and
wanted
this is
to
the
work a
learning that
nigga
we've
for a
had over
whole
the
year
year.
straight and only
Again,
pay him
a
a
year
few
ago, we
times.
put caps
And
on
have him
our
constantly
live
having to goddamn
accounts
refill
that
and
weren't there. We got
recharge
pushed back
this
on that
damn
one.
thing.
We had to
You said
understand, hey
you're,
guys,
you know, it's a
prop
Ponzi
firm
scheme,
capital
bro.
that
You
we are
better be
backing
careful,
you.
bro.
This
I'm
whole
telling you,
program is
flirting.
about
He
showing you
flirting.
can
If you know
trade
what I know,
our
he
capital
flirting.
or be better
flirting.
positioned to trade your own wherever
He
that may
flirting
be.
with disaster.
So that's
All
the
it's
2
gonna
cents
take
on
is
it,
for
but I want
that's
to
when
get
you
these
fucking
questions
goddamn.
too.
That's
So
why
Dre,
I said all it's gonna
if
take
you
is
keep
for
getting
one
a question
company
on these,
to
then
fucking
let's
to
do
ease
that.
up
But
on their
Hanley, what you
rules
were
just
gonna jump
enough.
in
to
Yeah, I
and
just
say?
want to highlight
Everybody
something that I
gonna
think is
flock
really
over there,
important
and he'll be
that hits,
a
I think, lost in the
ghost.
shuffle a bit.
He'll be no different than how PlayStation
While
is
we-
right now.
while we
Nobody
put
buying
a
that
different
PS5.
starting
Nobody
balance
gonna
on
buy
these
the
LFAs.
PS6.
Our trader base
Nobody's
has the
thinking about
ability
none of that shit no more. Nobody's
access
playing Call of Duty.
The entire 100% of that.
Them
capital
days
up to
are over with.
150.
Where when you
Right?
look back
After
in
you hit those
time and you were like,
milestones, or
damn,
if
could
you
the days
trade,
ever
go
end?
right way in the
And
XFA.
they
You'll start
end.
with
They
higher
don't
balance.
end.
We actually let you withdraw.
Oh, I'm talking about
Order
we.
filled.
Now it's a we.
Well, a lot
They
of our
introduced this guy
competitors
as a
don't allow
regular
it. They
trader.
allow you
Now
to
he just
withdraw.
slipped up and said we.
They don't
Now
allow
he
you to
French.
touch
Now we
their
French
funds.
now. We. You
We
heard
are
him?
the opposite.
He said
Now
we.
start
But
with
in the
a higher
beginning, he
balance.
said here I
We
just have a
allow you
random
access
trader
and
on.
withdraw.
Now he acting like he a part of the administration, the establishment.
So I understand there's some blowback because of the changes.
Nah, I'm talking about I understand there's some blowback. He's speaking for Protect. Oh my God, this is crazy.
You understand that?
We said, why are you lying,
You have
man?
success
See,
in
look,
this
see,
account.
these
You still
crackers,
have the
boy.
ability to withdraw
Show you, boy, you know, shit is different. See, it's different when you a disgruntled nigger. When them
And I want
crackers,
to
them cracker boys
stress
get
that-
mad, boy, things start
Yeah, I want to stress
changing.
that Hanley
crackers
pointed
get
out there,
mad,
guys.
they gonna
We
want-
paid
they
out
gonna
over
pull out.
$100
That's the same
million
thing happening to Trump
last
right
month.
now because they not getting what you
I think the month
promised.
before.
And now
We
he's talking about I'm gonna give you
literally
$1,000
are
if you
here
have a
to help
baby.
our
Nobody
traders
want no weak
succeed.
ass
We're also
$1,000.
here to help put them in the best
Niggas want some
position.
real prosperity,
Now,
nigga.
when I say this, I'm saying this that we
And
are
them crackers
the
don't
best
have no
program
brokerage
in the
account, so he
funding
keeps
to earn
saying,
funding.
well,
We are the best
the
to
money
get a
went up on the
payout.
market, but
We
nigga,
are
nobody
the
care about
best
that weak ass
still
market.
as a live program.
I don't know
we
what he
all
gonna have to do.
those three as the best. And
What
we're on
he
here
needs
talking to
to
you
do
guys because
is
we are
he needs to
trying
give
be,
the black people reparations.
sharing behind the scenes
Trying to tell
on
you,
what we're
we're
doing
the-
here.
we're
We're
the
trying
key
to
to
fill you
this
guys
whole
in.
thing.
This is
Yep,
a community that we're going to
I
continue
give us
to be up and to the right with those
everything
payouts.
come back.
Bigger, 10 times bigger
working out for
than some of these other
everybody.
firms you guys are. 10
Right now,
times
because
bigger.
they messing with one
some of these other
side, that
firms
one
that you know
side is
about.
such a most important part of
So we're going to be here.
America.
We're going to be here to support you.
And they
We
ain't gonna never have
have
it
10,000 at least.
Because
I
it's
think
like it's
people
a circle. It's
that
like,
we
you know,
make payouts
whatever
to.
we're the bottom,
I'm
but
proud
the
of
bottom
us.
is how the whole circle.
We're going to manage our risk
you
along
need
the way.
plankton,
We're going to evolve the
feeds
program
the
along the
whatever,
way.
the phytoplankton
And this is for
that
everybody's
feeds
benefit. We are in this together.
Whatever the
And if
leafy
you don't think
plants,
we're in this
whatever they
together,
call the
then I just want you to kind of open up a little bit and listen and ask questions. Because I can feel, and I've been skeptical in the very beginning when I first started trading. I worked in different firms, to different educators. We've been here for 16 years. We've been here for you. We've been here for us. We've been here to grow our trader base. We've been here to grow our firm, to grow our team. You're going to see
don't
like I
spend, that
mentioned,
means
you
no
see
one
other
buying
folks on here. I'm gonna
Cadillacs,
get
that means
you guys
nobody's
knowing
spending
our
money on the
team.
weekend,
We're gonna make
nobody's
that,
being a
that
baller,
little
BMW doesn't make money,
separation
no one wants the new
between
Beamer,
our
no
traders
one, you know,
and
no
our
one's
team
trying to
as
ride
thin
in
as
a
possible,
Mercedes anymore,
and let you guys
and the
get to
whole
know
thing
it.
just
That's what I
implodes.
want to do for you
All
guys.
because they don't want to
and
give us
we're gonna
our
start
fair
seeing
share,
that more.
which is going to go right
I need
back
you guys
into
to really
the
wrap
system,
your head around
because
what
black
we're
people
doing.
love to spend.
Helping traders
Come on.
forward in their trading, whether it's inch by inch,
Which is what we've
by
always been.
managing their positions
That's
better,
what the founding fathers
downsizing their high
understood, and these
volatility,
niggas have gone lost,
giving
so
you the
lost
why,
their way.
explaining the
And
why.
now they try to switch it over and
Like
give it to
onboarding
the
you on the
Mexicans,
live.
and you see the Mexicans, they over there talking about, I never got
That's
that
really
Peru,
what
that
we're
got
doing.
that Colombia,
I can't,
them niggas
I won't
ganging
explain
up
it
and
any
shit.
more than that. It's kind of me shooting from the hip here, telling you guys that we are here for you,
Right on out
and
the
I'm
system.
on here
Come
talking to you
on, and
guys.
they not putting it back into the system.
Michael, over the next
Just
couple weeks,
Catalina
just go ahead,
them
Nick.
in
Don't
their
get another
mind
question.
thinking,
Go
man, we
ahead,
just
Nick.
doing this so
I
we
was
can
just
get
gonna
little
say over the
whatever,
next couple
little
weeks, you mentioned we're gonna have
Cuarto
team
out the
members
way.
coming on.
Whatever they little
You know,
kid,
it's not just gonna be
he's
a
gonna
meet
be
and greet.
taller
Also,
than his
we're gonna be
dad.
talking about the
He
next
thinks
year.
they don't care. They don't care about this place, and that's why it's shitty. That's why they got vacancies.
That's a nice tease. I like that. We got
Come
next
on.
question, next topic.
Fucking with
Johnny
them foreigners.
Invest. Here on the X. Mike on the X. Invest. Real question. Right here, right now.
Yeah.
Johnny Invest.
And they know
Please
it.
explain what is the DLL on a
Yeah.
live concept account?
Mixture of everything.
Yeah.
How
And they
is
know
there a DLL? For me, the DLL
Now they done skipped on to
is
the next
account
subject,
itself.
boy.
It's live. Is
This
this not the
is his
case?
company, bro. I didn't think
Nick,
Thompson
I'll
would
let you
fall
take
this
this one.
quick.
You've been managing DLL for 11 years.
It's
They
not
took
the
the
case.
money.
Michael's
They
got
now they told you
Michael
they
got
can't
the
even trade gold
DLL
right
from
now.
back in the
They
day
done
after
changed the
he
margins.
found
They
trading to be a little bit
changed the
difficult
end
with his
game,
three
so now all the things
$30,000
that you
accounts.
were working
But
towards
the-
was okay. Well, these
the account is
I'm
not
gonna stretch my 5
DLL,
accounts, and then when I go
lost limit.
live,
But
all that
that's like
stuff I
saying
told
if
you,
you got a
that's now
$100,000
gone.
trading account,
So
you
they
can
hit,
lose
they hurt their
$100,000 in a
beginning
single day.
game, the end game.
That's not
They
what you want to be
already was
doing.
just the only was fucking
DLL
with you
is
because
a
you
speed
all were
bump.
pretending to be
Slow you
nice.
down and make
This is
sure that
over
you're
for
only
this is
risking
over
a
for
certain
protect.
percentage of
Everybody,
your
I
account
guarantee that
on
fucking
any
what's that
given
company?
day.
The one day
You know, they
people
call
who
this
we always
trading,
buy, I
but what it
guarantee
really
they
is
price-
money
they
management.
fucking
We've
they went
put in
up.
place
I know they buy
lost
because even
limits, which
Apex
can
sent
vary
me a
based on
coupon
account
for
size
90%.
and performance of the
Apex
trader.
went
We've
back to
always
90%.
made
So you know them niggas,
adjustments
come on,
to
everybody
those
trying to eat
if
it
the
up.
shoe fits. You know, someone with a $10,000
Come on
account
now.
may not
Right
have
back
the
to the
same
$19
daily
thing.
loss limit as someone with a
I
$250,000.
know. We just got to get a
There's a
little
speed bump to
payout, and we gonna
protect
keep it
the
moving
trader.
on damn stuff.
Bottom line.
90%.
And we've had that. There's no change in that. We've had that. So when people, I think there was a, hey, you it was circulating on the internet.
See, they
about,
using the wrong
intraday.
thing. They not
If
talking about
DLL
that daily
is
loss
set
limit. They
pre-bet,
talking about the
it's only
loss,
liquidates
max
when
loss
you're
limit.
down on the day in a negative position. The daily loss limit, the amount that that account loses in a day. You see it at other firms. We
See,
have
he's talking about
we've had
other
daily loss
firms.
limits in our live accounts since the very beginning. There's no change there. That could have been worded better. And we had so many updates yesterday. Was it yesterday with the website
Nah,
going
I don't
live?
want to hear that shit.
Yeah, that one got corrected.
Top
DLLs
Step is
have been on
getting
live
blown out
accounts.
by Trader
They're
Fire
a
and
speed
Lucid
bump.
and
If today
Alpha. God
you
damn,
lost
look, it's a whole other
$4,500
company. I
and you
never
were
heard
in
of
your
Alpha.
150K
Niggas buy, man, they buy.
live
It's a wrap.
funded account, starting with 30,000, you have the $4,500 day daily loss limit for that day. That's a bad day, guys. And I say that because daily loss limits are there. That if you are having a bad day, you need to shut it down. You don't lose the account, you need to shut the day down. That's our way of doing it. A lot of people haven't experienced DLLs, which I understand why there's questions and or confusion around it.
Did you ever
Wish I had one when I
We
got
experienced
started.
it, bro.
I was
We've
just
been
gonna ask,
professionally
Michael,
trading
did
this
you have
crap.
DLL? Daily loss limit when you were trading?
Now when I traded my own money, that's where I lost all my money. And then when I went to Chicago, learned at a prop firm, they had a DLL. They had they had a max loss that you lose on the account where they'd say, all right, see you later. But the daily loss limit was there, and it would slow you down. And then I remember when I first started them, I hit it. I had a pencil and a notebook right there, and I go, hey, the head manager, trade manager came over. I go, hey, my screen, I can't place trades anymore. He's like, yeah, you hit your DLL. And I'm like, what's
that?
What do
What's
I
that,
do?
boss?
Yeah. I go, what do I do? And he's like, well, you're done trading for the day. You have that pad of paper right there and a pen. You can paper trade, or you can go do whatever you want with your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Like, that's where we learn daily loss. You'll see it at other firms. You'll see it at Top Step eventually too, in different ways that we do it, because we've had it. We've always had it alive.
I just want to highlight one thing. There was a lot of noise floating around out there that it was instituted an intraday PLL, not that was the case. Right? I just want that to be extremely clear. We never have had intraday trading. It's not trailing, right? It's set before the day starts. It is a set percent. It is a set dollar amount on your start of day balance, not trailing out on your balance.
Nothing,
Not follow your high water mark.
Yep, so that's pretty good. A lot of traders, when it comes to taking on risk, will take that P&L right to the DLL. So again, it's a game of longevity. How long you've been doing it takes care of itself. Okay. Next question. If we're good to go. Couple risks. We got MP on with us. We got Hammy on with us. We got Mick in the house. Overtime fast markets here. Next question about
they talking like nigga like they fucking in your inner circle. If that's the case, then come fork up the fucking $200 for the account.
I understand the changes for solvency, but
like
changing the live transition for existing XFA accounts, especially, just a genuine spending run. You can say anyone that still has evals or the rule changes will be getting new rules for all XFAs from before February 9th.
You can buy it and you can pay for the goddamn bill. And then you can tell me how to drive my goddamn like this weird nanny state.
That word, that phrase out there, so let's address that.
I see the concern here. We did again a year ago when we made changes. That's how we move forward with putting the caps on. Again, the evolution of learning as a firm. We've evolved for 16 years. This is another step a year later of evolving our live experience. This is already moving in place. It was already supposed to be on launch day. New accounts created from then on forward are going on this new live experience. We shared the new live experience in our press release as well. Again, you still have access to 150,000 if that's your biggest account, or whatever it may be. Just getting there is now done in a more responsible way. And I say responsible because you need to be responsible and continue to grow your account, show consistency. We'll unlock that. I mean, on the 50K really quickly, you just need to make $3,000 and we'll unlock another $10,000. $3,000, we unlock another $10,000. You could take payouts along the way that does not
she got the Trump. She don't let it slip out, little mama.
Hinder your $3,000 of profits. It's still unlocked.
We knew you wasn't.
You have all the opportunity that you still have there. The buying power is there. The loss limit that's always been on there for a year. It's simply scaling in what we do to a scale-in program. It's best for the firm. It's best for the trader. We want that trader to hit goals, and that's where we came from. That was always planned to do, and when we do these things, just like last year, we put it in effect to move forward for every new account created.
Can I talk a little bit about why it's best for the trader in my opinion?
The why, yes, please, yes, the why.
Why? So, to me, I've spent a lot of time on the risk side of things trying to help traders become better traders. Michael is extremely passionate about that. Very difficult to tell people, give people opinions, give them things to think about. Ultimately, it's up to the trader. We still have access to the same capital. We as a firm are just doing it a little bit differently in the way that we allocate that capital to you in this performance-based business. We want to put more traders in live accounts. Any prop firm out there wants good traders. They want to keep good traders. They want to give traders that are performing well a longer leash. Back to why I like this, because it gives our traders who are in live something else to work towards, a goal to reach, and it incentivizes the trader. If you want to unlock that additional capital, you are going to become a better trader in doing so because you are going to trade more responsibly. That's the risk manager in me right there. But having goals to reach towards and perform better is going to make you a better trader. There's a lot of people out there that have made, found short-term success, made a bunch of money over a short period of time, and then they bust out. They've got nothing to show for it afterwards. We've always wanted to make traders, and this change with live funded accounts, in my opinion, is going to have the traders do that for themselves, where we, doing the face trying to talk about this, who would you agree?
That's why I say I always ask you
putting
that.
the
Is
ball
your
in the
retirement
traders'
savings
court.
going up?
Still have access to the
It
bank
is.
capital. We're just
Remember, I keep
doing it a
asking you. I
little
always
bit
say that because
Guys, I
say that. I was like, damn, I don't got
and I
none
see
of
the
that shit.
frustration.
So it is
Looking
actually
at the
raising,
chat right
like,
now.
so if they are making
You're
you
calling
all make
bullshit.
money.
Hold on, Drew. You're calling bullshit. Guys, we have evolved as a company. We're going to continue to work to evolve for the best interests of the firm and the trader. Go together. This is not one thing. So when you say this or that, always remember this is for the firm and the trader, and we think through the risk management lens and our mission. Are we helping that trader get better? Are we helping them set their sights on a career that's long and steady here? We are not a fly by the night. We are not a flash pan. And we want for you in a better position. You can believe that or not, but we've been doing this for 16 years, and we'll continue doing that 16 years. It's just one of these things that we continue to evolve, and we're going to continue to evolve our program, and we're going to take feedback from you guys on this. We took a lot of feedback too on how traders are on their accounts. Some people are like, hey, I don't even want this account, and they burn the account. And that's right there, like a lesson that we're like, okay, well, why don't they want it? And because they want to be in the sim world. Well, we're not a business that keeps you in sim. We are a business that helps you get to live. Trading our capital prudently, with risk management in mind, or trading your own capital better with what you've learned here at Thompson. We gotta set you up for live. We're gonna be moving more folks to live. That's really what we've always been about.
Double the accounts.
And this is just an evolution of
Wall Street.
our new live experience. You still have the ability to trade size. You still have a live account that you can draw payouts from.
Most of the time they say
And our payouts
13%.
continue. And hopefully you guys see this. And if it doesn't fit right with you, I get it. It's not always, hey, this isn't the right one, but we are the best
How are you making
program.
$26?
On the live side, I'll go on the very beginning. On the
That's not
combine,
live.
evaluation side, on the
$2,600.
XFA side, on the live side. We're proud to have that. It will continue to evolve as we understand
I know, but only 26.
how best to set our traders up for success while also
But something is now, because I wasn't getting 26.
It's all right.
Just really quick, I just wanted to highlight that we also have the
Now
live trader
it's giving me
incentive.
something.
You are
But
able
before, I never
to
got anything
stack
on a monthly
consistency,
basis.
stack, gains in your live account. We're gonna give you extra rewards
And
along
it
the way.
triggered it to say, I get something now.
Live account for the long term. So we want to partner with traders that want to
How
have
you get stuff like that?
success,
Yes,
flash and
life insurance. Life insurance pays.
oversized trade. You want traders that are
But
consistent in their
security
trading.
pays once. And that's
Yes, we will reward those traders. So it's important to know that we have all these extra incentives
body
along the way.
clashing with the Congress in a fair hearing.
Who is this guy, bro?
All right, let's take a look at the markets here. Again, we got MP, we got Haley, we got Mick joining us here.
Wow, this
Overtime
shit is
fast
a
targets. Take a look at some of these prices.
Top stuff
We got
getting
the
blown
range,
out by
got the
trading
range
fund
in the
losing.
NQ 25,000.
Stay, guys, are you in debt or what? Oh, man.
170 points off the lows there. We got the gold catch
Tell me that gold, man. That gold drop was
109.
unprecedented. I lost that when I
110
lost that
last trade
account. Remember I lost them
70 bucks
accounts
off the
that
lows.
day. 'Cause
Silver
that
catch a
gold-
bit as
remember
well.
gold was-
Remember how you said
The holding
somebody out there
pattern
put too much
69,
in gold and they
63,
went
69,
down.
63.
Well, they won
The Dow,
Yeah, probably.
50,444 made
Because
new
no,
all-time
remember
highs
that's
yesterday.
because
We
they
got
make
close
money
today.
on this. Remember they
Right
copy,
now,
they take the other side of your
Question
trades.
for the panel here regarding hedging.
No, but
The
that's
emails.
how their house
that
works.
went
Remember,
out,
they're a firm.
see a lot of talk
The
about
firm
the-
always has
that
shares. When you're
also
buying the
hedging
shares, remember you don't buy it from the brokerage.
there.
You buying it from me. I already
That
have a allotment of them.
trading
That's how I
patterns,
make
and
money
what
off of
we're
you
looking
off
for,
the
what,
order flow.
traders are
They are so
doing
none of your
in terms
trades
of
really go
copy
to the
trading.
CME to the main
different
place.
accounts.
You're
They're
buying
opposite
already. It's like
positions.
Prime America. They buying that shit from
Who's in?
Prime
Someone got
America.
in.
Yeah.
Take a trade there.
No, I didn't take a
Question.
Oh, no, Eric.
I thought I heard something. I heard the word Phil.
They could just,
regarding
they did something
hedging.
either. Now they in a
Let's talk about that. Haley, or
They kinda give it to their
let's start with you regarding response here. Goes, well, major. Okay, well, address the major delay in enforcing hedging infractions for people. Maybe some traders were effective from months ago.
Always comes out on
Haley.
Wednesdays, Eric.
Yeah. So
I mean, here. He always come
We
out.
have- we have to address the issue.
Wednesdays. He always come out on Wednesdays.
As
He
it
said,
as it stands, hedging is against our terms of use.
His ass hungry.
Also,
I
some
said, so
issue
that's
rules,
what
so
I'm
we had to
saying
address
too.
this.
Is that every
We
3
wanted to
days
do
he
it
gets
in
hungry?
Yeah,
He comes out on
fairest
Wednesday.
way
He use
possible.
that bathroom, he use a little bowel movement, and then he get hungry.
And then he comes back out right before Saturday when it's time to eat again. So Friday he'll come out.
He been hungry for
And-
days.
So like now he
For
just
the
laying up there.
offenders that we can see,
He was up
like
there earlier.
offenders,
Yeah, because
those
this
are
morning he
user traders
came
that
out. I
they
said,
have
oh, he came out. I said, must be
a handful of
Wednesday.
times and they weren't doing it
I was holding him, I dropped him.
paying positions across accounts
His ass all acting all crazy and trying to hold on tight. I like he throwing a titchy tantrum, and I dropped his ass by accident.
Oh, Carl, you got
We
knocked
couldn't
out.
reward those people that
I
aren't.
guess he can.
They're
He took
trying to
it was
use
just
the
off my
system, right?
leg
Those
to the
aren't the traders
floor,
that we
you know,
want.
whatever
You know,
the.
they fall like that.
Yeah.
In South Carolina, those snakes will fall
Our
out the
program is
tree.
designed
Yeah, he was alright.
traders that take this
But he was being
seriously.
cute like he wanted to fall, you know?
So,
Like he's
as part of that,
Yeah, he
hedging is not
yeah,
something
he
we
tried to
want.
get out of there.
Complete gamification of our platform system, and
I'm horrible.
we don't want to reward that behavior.
I thought we.
Can you explain what hedging is?
Listen, you heard
Well,
that
for those that
crap?
are
Yeah, I'm gonna-
He
what are
said
they talking
the
about?
gamification of our platform and our system, and we don't want any
At a
more of
prop
that
firm,
behavior.
that allows you to have multiple accounts. If you get long in one account,
That's it.
short in the other account, one of those accounts,
Crazy shit, man.
same product, the fungible product. When I say fungible product, it could be Nasdaq and micro Nasdaq, mini Nasdaq and micro Nasdaq. If you get in there, the Nasdaq moves up, the long one makes money, the short one doesn't. Close both the positions out. You made money in this one account.
So
That's
what?
as
So
simple
it's
as I
all
can
about
make it.
us
When you
making
do
money.
that, that
That's
is
the whole
taking
problem.
advantage. That is creating an edge for yourself that is not allowed, even in the actual trading live markets. And we need a mirror what you can do in live markets, because again, we're setting you up to trade your own capital or ours. And hedging was like 2,300 people, and it became pretty noisy. And you can't do that because again, it games it. So it shows us that hey, there's this account made money,
Nigga, life is
so
a
that
game.
account should advance, or that
That's what
account
this
should
game's
make a
is.
payoff.
This is a game.
That we can't allow that. We're not going to allow that.
It is a
And this is
game.
our way again of helping others understand. Now,
Michael
we
Patois.
did a audit of
Fucking
this.
twat.
We did that after
Talk about
reviewing.
it's a
Okay,
game.
well,
It is a
where are
game.
we
Life
with
is a
this?
game.
And it was not just 1 second. It was after multiple seconds of holding of a position. Now, if you're managing
Crazy
multiple accounts,
nonsense this guy's talking
you can
about,
get
bro.
inadvertently doing that. I get that. But it's your responsibility to know that when you're managing multiple accounts, where you're at, position-wise, on all those accounts.
They fucking
So,
laying it on
I do
thick.
recommend, if people are like, why do you recommend one account if you allow 5? Some people can manage 5, and they do certain things.
So what?
But I always say, size it. If you have one account, you'll never have a hedging issue. It's 2,300 people. 2,300 people that did it. And there's a lot of people talking about hedging.
2,300 people, that's a lot of
That's
people.
another educational moment that we're going
That
to
means that
bring out.
when
is
somebody did it on purpose,
understanding more and more
2,300, that
about
means
hedging. We'll
that
be
you
talking
all
about
are
it on top
fucking
of
changing
TV.
the rules.
We'll be talking about it
2,300 people
on
don't all
our
make the
Ask
same
Top Step
mistake,
on
brother.
Twitter, so definitely follow them.
Something you're doing now at that
and
point. Nigga.
Hedging just isn't permitted. It hasn't been permitted. We're going to be enforcing it much more closely. And lastly, I want to quit. We're looking to build it within the platform so that if there is a hedge, it will auto liquidate and they'll be like, hey, you just hedged there. And it allows you to at least know at that moment in time that you hedge. Some people don't know what hedging is, and I understand that. When I first started, I didn't know what a bid or an offer was. And learning
That's
more.
it, he playing
So
games.
they'll eventually be built into the
We
platform.
are all professional
Right now,
traders
it
at
is
this point.
Now,
Anybody
You
who
learned
got
that on the first YouTube
notified,
video, nigga. This nigga
serious light
slick.
offender.
He keeps going
we got
back
an
in
email
time. He
saying
pulling the reread.
basically, we're gonna wipe your profits and keep you on that extra
Get my
thing.
time
Or if you're a
machine.
serious offender, you lost your account.
Yeah,
We
let
have
me
to
tell you
manage
about
that
fucking
to ensure that the
1984.
integrity of our program
Tell you a little
stays
something,
intact,
something about
especially in sim
84.
environment,
Man, we
replicable
26.
experience and performance that you can do in any life.
72.
Right, good stuff. Wow. A little overtime here. All right,
I'm talking about
couple
overtime.
more,
We
and
just
then
getting
we got a
started.
little something special at the end
If
with
you
Michael.
look at this chat,
What a
dog,
long-time
this chat,
trader,
dog,
directly
he said,
to
why
MP.
can't you still
On the old.
reset 10 accounts twice a day
Yeah,
if
we
you
can
want
Johnny
someone to
go
go
on
live
up a bit.
eventually?
Yeah.
Come on, that's the thing. People asking hella
That one,
questions.
that's fine. We
Why
can
is
do that
Dakota
one. Johnny
allowed to
always
get away
asking
with
Michael.
other accounts are
Look
white?
at you. I have been
Yeah,
a
come
top
on.
step.
Dakota does it all the time.
Trader since
Fire drill and help this chat
2013.
out.
Now actively looking for
BS.
another platform
Niggas
to
saying
trade with.
BS.
What do you
Hedging
say
is dumb and
to
people that do
long-term
it are against
trader
it.
that,
Oh, shut up. You got these weird people
Johnny
here that
Ellis.
are trying to defend this.
Well, we didn't change anything in the
Allow new
XFA. We
live
didn't change
traders to
anything in the
have- what
combine.
did it say?
We reached out to people that
What did it say? Allow, where is it at? Please allow new live traders to have access to 50% of their capital. Don't
Or
you
hedging.
understand he doesn't want you to
Hedging
have
has been
access
long
to the
known,
capital?
and
Don't
if
you
you've
understand that he
trading at the
knows that
CME,
the likelihood
those
of you
called
going
wash
into a
trades, I
new
believe
account,
it's
always
NFA Rule
somehow you lose it?
2-43 or something like that.
So they don't want you to
we can't
pay
do
out.
so.
He doesn't want to pay
Everything
you
we
out.
do is
Why-
going to be
See, they're so
mirroring
naive.
what you
They still believe what he's
should
saying
be
is
doing,
somehow legitimate.
and if you're not
the bottom
doing,
line is he does not want to pay you out.
sorry,
It's just like
it should be
Vegas.
mirroring
If you
what
win too many
the real
times in
markets would
Vegas,
do.
they'll ban
That's
your
what we're
dumb
gonna do.
ass.
And being here for that long, you know that
They
really
just don't want
nothing's
to pay
changed.
you, bro, because they
XFA's
just
not
want
changed.
suckers. As long as you getting
Combine's
drunk
not
and high and
Live
fucking these suckers and
experience has
losing your
started
money, you're
with
good
a
to
scale
go.
of basically
But if you
the
come in there
change.
with a
Payouts
plan and
haven't
you
changed.
goddamn flipping it and
Daily
dipping it,
loss
just like
limits
how they
haven't
did
changed.
him, they banned his damn
Scaling
YouTube
into
account.
your
Yeah,
new
you know what I mean? And they like,
live
you can't be
funded
telling
account.
people
That,
how to fucking win this
is
jump.
the
And
improvement
where
that
the
we made to
odds
the
are in
program.
their favor.
People
It's
that
all
are
of us.
currently
It's a
on
game. It is
the
a
old
game.
whatever,
A game
February
of
19th
odds.
prior, we're on the old
That's why I always tell you, I
way
say
which
in a
we
perfect world with ultimate
That's
money,
the only
you would
change.
just keep buying new accounts.
I want to reiterate
You keep
what
buying them, like,
Kevin
and that's
brought
what
up
he's scared
earlier.
of. Like, if you
access to
actually have
capital that
money,
you have here
see,
at
that's the thing.
Top
Most people
Step
are poor; they
is
can't
10
afford it.
times
Like
more than you
we're
can
now at that
access
point,
elsewhere.
motherfucking. We're
And
motherfucking goddamn.
we're not changing
Motherfucking in the beginning,
the
nigga, I
amount
was
of
hitting
capital
him.
that you have
Hit him
access
again,
to.
hit him again, like I
We're
was
just
saying.
changing how
And
we
if you really got some
allocate
money,
it.
you coming off a trust fund like
That's it.
Barron,
That's the
Barron
only
or
thing.
somebody who really
And I
got
think
some
there's a lot of
money.
narratives that are
Oh, yeah,
floating
he gonna
around.
work, he
Like
gonna
I
go
get
to
it,
work
when
on
people are
your ass, 'cause
confused,
it
they
ain't- he
dog
ain't
pile
barely
on
touched
something
none of
and
the
they're
funds.
oh,
He barely
that's
blew
why this is
fucking
going to be on here. I'll be on
January's
here
money.
again
And they get new money
with
every month.
somebody else on our
Money
team.
every
This
month.
one's
So
really
you
talking
fucking
about risk
goddamn having a
management. This
field
one's
day
really
with
talking
you. If you
about
really
the life
coming in with money,
experience.
with it
And
is.
it's talking about the precious
He's not worried about this.
Stuff. All right,
Okay,
one more for
Dre,
Come on.
Dre,
Yeah, go ahead.
Dre, there was a question
Yeah.
on well, what's the difference between hedging and spreading?
So
That's a very good
fucking
question.
niggas, They know.
Spreading, well, Mick, you've been a long time
I done
spreader.
switched over to S&P.
Yeah,
I don't know if this could be a,
calendar
this could
spreads
be
and
a
the
deadly
grains.
blow or not.
I mean,
got 10 contracts
Spreading
for
is, in
$1,500.
a way, a
Fuck it.
hedge. You're
I'm tired of
buying
running
one
slow.
product and selling another, or you're buying one contract, same commodity,
I'm tired of
selling
going slow,
another.
man.
So,
We gonna be here for another 2-3
hedging,
weeks.
by definition, is just offsetting
It
your
took me
risk.
this
So
long
when
just to
I'm
get
buying
to be even, and
September
I'm
and
still
selling
down
December
300.
corn, that's a spread.
Bro,
but it's
we're
also
not
a
gonna make
hedge,
any
too, on
money,
long
bro.
run, short
It's
run.
gonna take
In
me
one
all
account,
this
right?
week, next week, and probably the next week.
different months at different prices.
Yeah, I
Also,
told you we
different
gotta
months at
hurry up and
different
figure
prices.
something out.
Not
We
the
gotta be
same
done
month,
by before
the same
March.
price for a spread
That's
trade.
what-
So we don't have forever.
Right, I think
keep
spread,
trying to play.
spreading
We gotta
would
either
be
we gonna
allowed in our
pass or
program if
fail.
you were long
And then we need we gonna fail. We time to get another one until we hit. That's what he's scared of. By constantly saying we just gonna make $100 a day. I gotta make fucking $3,500
I want to be very
$100
clear
a day.
in
That's
different
35 days.
accounts. In different accounts. That's where hedging here at Top Step
Come on now.
is not okay. You can, if you want to, you can buy, get long
So
one
I need to know, is this a
S&P and
winning
short one
strat or
Nasdaq
not?
in
If
that
not,
same
then it's time to
account.
loser and then
Same
go on and
account.
do it
This
again.
is where, again, a
Trying
lot
to
of new
just
folks
inch
here
on
that are
down
first time
every
traders,
damn day.
and
That's not, it's not
took
a,
me a while to
we
understand
risk.
trading
The
as well.
game is risk.
Don't call me out on bullshit on this one. It takes a while.
Everything
to
you're doing
understand.
is bullshit.
I
You
understand
keep
where you're
saying call
coming
me
from.
out on bullshit
If
like,
you
like
have
we're
two
friends
accounts,
or something. We're
then
not friends.
that's
They're
where
calling
the
you out
problem
more
can
than
occur.
bullshit,
Where you're
nigga.
long Nasdaq,
You
and
going
then
to
this other
goddamn
account
Ponzi,
you
you
get
going
short
in a Ponzi
Nasdaq.
scheme
You
level.
inadvertently or you deliberately do it. That's kind of
Come on
where
now, that's like the damn
that's kind of
carnival
where that's where
man.
that will get flagged.
If he don't
and
let a few
the
people
profits
win,
will be
niggas gonna
removed.
get out and say, man, that
Or
nigga don't play his
eventually
game.
we're gonna have
And no
built-in
one will go
platform
and
that auto
or take their
liquidates. Hey,
tickets to him. Because they say,
are in
oh,
a
that
hedging
game is super
position
rigged.
between two
So
different
he's gotta
accounts.
he's
Nick's
just like
talking about
Vegas,
one
bro. That's
account
why they have
that
that
trades,
section in the high limit where
front
they
month
do make
of
money.
corn,
Where if there was
back month of
100%
corn.
failure
That's a
rate,
spread.
nobody would ever
So
go
hopefully
into
that
that fucking place. Yeah.
Appreciate that. All right,
Come
last
on, bro.
question.
So that's
Well,
the same. They
last
say what he's doing. He just took already this shit was shady baby. Now what they're doing is taking and putting this shit into 2%. Nigga, these crackers gonna lose their mind. Ain't that's what they doing now?
Like before I purchase.
And now all they gonna do is go to someplace else.
The
They gonna go
moment
to the
there's
one day
nothing
people.
coming down.
That's what I've been working on in my mind because I don't want to blow that one if we do that one. That's $500. We're gonna get 5 accounts, and then we gotta inch it on in. We gotta get $300 a day.
Anything else?
Then we gotta do $500 a day.
Last time you were on with
That's
us,
for a
MP.
week. Then that's $1,500. We pass it.
Uh-oh,
Then they
chat's already
activate
going
us,
crazy
and
about
then we
it.
gotta now make $1,500
I mean, the chat's already
again.
Right.
And then $200 a day, and that's gonna give us $1,000 a day.
2,000 subscribers.
That's the plan, but I don't know how we're gonna do it.
You want to
We're
say
having
before
trouble
you get out of
once
here?
we get to the
We've had
activation.
Whoa.
And with the activation, they don't
Yo.
give us no money.
we've had
That's why I think we
celebrations.
have to
We've
follow
had
the paper to the
celebrations
T.
of the 200,000
Huh?
To the T until
and
we
have a
pass
safe
it.
plan
Yeah,
in a
because
way
we can
that
try to at least do the
hold on.
paper and
It's
inch
very
that
simple.
joint all the
We
way to
needed to get
500,
past
kill it,
all the
inch it to
launching of the new
500, that's
website,
now
launching of the
1,000,
new
we'll
trader
leave $500 left,
and
inch
things
it
of that
again that
nature.
third
So,
day, and then on that fourth day, Thursday, Friday,
was that? Hold on.
that's $2,000,
Just smell
that's
that?
$1,000 a day with
All
$200
right.
times 5.
Stay tuned tomorrow.
That's
Coming at you
$1,000.
tomorrow. Thank you guys so much.
A
So
day,
much. That's
and
awesome
they let
stuff.
you get paid a day, every day, indefinitely.
Big MP
Every day.
Every day
thank
we
you so,
get
so much.
$1,000.
Yes.
That's
After this, we got
$5,000
power players or morning highlights
And
after
that'll be
this.
more than enough to
Thank you
get
guys so,
the
so much.
machine
Top
moving.
7
Right, oh yeah.
Let's
Definitely get that
go.
No, I'm talking about just the enterprise machine. I wasn't talking about the rest.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, definitely. I get it.
Now we can start. We can.
That'll get this.
I think first thing we do probably would buy your clear your Capital One, your $5,000 Capital One. Then we go clear mine. 'Cause remember, that's only $200 a day. There's nothing to say I can't now increase it. Once we get some money, I can now take more risk.
But those people send us stuff about those other cards.
Oh yeah, they got to come call me up. Yeah, he ran off on the plug twice. He said he calling, I ain't calling back. He ran off on the plug twice. See, look, now I'm about to goddamn hit. I'm only got $70 left until we go to zero, just because I'm taking more risk. And by having 10 contracts, by being right, we get paid more for being right. As though the one contract, we only make $10. That same $10 with 10 contracts is now $100. You see what I'm saying? The same $15 is now $150. Because you're now increasing your risk, which is what he's afraid of.
Right, when you reach that risk, you mean you'll make more money.
Yeah, we just now have the chance, that's what I'm saying, but it could backfire.
Right, yeah, because that's the risk.
Yeah.
That's why, you do like this and it's all the way around.
I think I'm gonna take my first little bit right here.
Order filled.
We jack. They just want to say we jack. God damn, that's the first one you ever heard of we jack. We jack everything. I'm part of the for you. Everything we jack. I got to get that other thing.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
To get out ahead and protect the president's reputation. Seems very clear or otherwise. And so what I'm hearing from you is your theory that with the establishment
Order filled.
during May there will be one for those purposes and engaging the DOJ in sort of direction.
Order filled.
Is that wild?
So that process, and the DOJ actually released about 33,000 documents.
That's what I want to do. I know we can get to the pass point. That's $300 a day. So I think we can do that. That's for a week. And we got to throw away a week anyway, because that's how long it takes for them to let you go. Oh, let me kill this stream, because I think that was the end.